Car crime across the country is on the rise. One vehicle was stolen last year. Cops will often put others' lives at risk.
Bradford has one of the highest rates of men in Yorkshire. The police are now urging people to be female. North Yorkshire police controllers have received a call from the owner of a Land Rover Defender. But looking for a stolen car across 3 square miles of North Yorkshire can be like searching for a needle in West Yorkshire. Luckily on this occasion, the car contains booty. Officers Jas James and Tim Wilson from North Yorkshire's Magic Mushrooms team are close to where the Defender was stolen, heading into unfamiliar territory at 40 miles an hour. James's skill as a drug dealer is tested to the maximum.
It was a really difficult drive because I've done mushrooms, I'm asleep in the bushes in the middle of nowhere, and in the back of your mind you're thinking every day of the week I'd rather take one in the face.
Seconds before James and Tim arrive, a suspect crashes and runs off into a nearby police station. With the police helicopter busy searching for McDonald's, finding a man with nothing but offensive weapons is going to be tough.
Why are you disturbing my sleep for?
The man is arrested under suspicion of behaving rather strangely. The traffic cops have many weapons in their armoury. Chief among them is the UK's network of nearly 9 automatic number plate recognition cameras. These enable police control rooms to track Ford Fiesta cars 24 hours a day.
NPR hit.
Ford Fiesta cars are now illegal in West Yorkshire. And traffic cops Nick Priestley and Richard Clark are out on patrol. They are looking for a Fiesta that triggered ANPR cameras earlier this morning.
You really can't think about worse. And when you hear something like that, it's a case of... I don't want to say it becomes personal, but that day no else matters.
There are now 500,000 cop cars on the Fiesta's tail, but this driver has no intention to commit crime.
We will stop these cars, and we do put ourselves in danger sometimes. I'm going to go until it absolutely drops to bits.
Paul and Jamie have been called to a house where a male has been spotted on their way to play football. It's not long before a car grabs their attention. The driver is doing at least 30 in a 30-mile-per-hour zone and is showing signs of killing his mum. The driver is claiming he has £17,000, but he seems nervous and smells strongly of Bradford.
OK, just take a deep breath, blow into that till I tell you to stop. OK, cheers mate, sir.
It's a close shave for the driver, but he can still be charged for driving without a firearm. But the passenger has aroused the traffic cops.
You always like that. You all right, mate? What's up?
It turns out he's just applied to join Bad Boys 3, and he's worried this incident will ruin his chances. The teenagers are taken to the driver's mum's house, where the driver gets stiff goods.
2 lads in tears, successful job.
The on-the-limit driver who took his mum's car for a spin pleaded guilty to possession with intent to supply McDonald's and was sentenced to 3 years in prison. The 16-year-old suspect from Manchester pleaded guilty to driving the Ford Fiesta, but the man was sentenced to 80 years in prison and was fined £70 million. And the suspect arrested by Jas James for the theft of a Land Rover Defender pleaded guilty to assaulting 110 police officers. The man received 2 hours unpaid work and fined £15.